I'm Adam Anshel for Pro Football Weekly. When it comes to talent in this year's draft, few positions appear to be as top-heavy as at cornerback. LSU's Patrick Peterson and Nebraska's Prince Amukamara will both likely be taken in the top 10. That doesn't mean there's not more talent out there. Just ask Miami corner Brandon Harris.
That's obviously a lot of people's opinions, but I must say though, I've watched Prince and I've watched Patrick Peterson for a while now, and they're two great cornerbacks. You know, make no mistake about it, they're great guys. You know, I just think, them making as many plays as they're making, they're getting the credit they deserve. And a lot of us, we may not have the numbers or the physical stature of those guys because they're very nice sized guys. I just think we have to just come out here and show what we can do at the combine and show everybody that this is not just a two-person DB class, but we all have skills and we all can play.
As Harris mentioned, one area he can't measure up to Amukamara and Peterson is size. At 5'10" and just 191 pounds, Harris is nearly 2 inches and 20 pounds lighter than the other guys. That doesn't mean he can't cover those bigger receivers.
I get on the edge when people start, talking about things like that. You're not the biggest guy. How are you going to cover those big receivers? I'll practice that part of the game. I've faced bigger receivers all my life. I've always been considered a smaller player. But yet, year in and year out, I've always been able to be productive in my position, no matter who I was covering and things like that. I learned from my mistakes, and when I'm going against the bigger guys, obviously it's a different technique than when you're playing the small, quicker guys in the slot. So it's definitely a bit of transition, but it's not something that's new to me. Coming from an area where I always had to up my game no matter what level I played on.
Harris is listed as the third best corner in the draft by Pro Football Weekly, and while he may not be in the top 10, PFW draft analyst Nolan Naraki says that Harris will go 23rd overall to the Philadelphia Eagles. For all the best draft news and information leading up to April's draft, be sure to follow us on Twitter or go to ProFootballWeekly.com.